back with more Bug Fables. Oh, shut up. I did not ask to speak to you, Levi. Okay. I'm a little injured. Strange. What's in here? Oh, a sweet shroom. Cooked shroom. Some tea? I'll take the mushrooms. Mushrooms is good. The danger dish can wait. Okay, let's see. I have 4 berries. Very good. Hey, buildery boy. How's it going? Yeah, you're not like we literally just started a minute ago. So I can't do like anything else except for the card. Is it better? Yeah? Okay. I don't know what the problem was. That happened once before. All I had to do was unplug it and plug it back in. Hello, Jimmy. How's it going? I don't know why that happens sometimes. It's just weird. But yeah, there's no side quests we can do now, aside from the V1, but we have to go to Metal Island, and I don't want to do that right now, so we're just gonna continue with the story for a bit. I suppose I could give that lady a shell ointment, but there's no real point. Ah, Kabu, good to see you. Delilah has filled me in. No, it's my pleasure. Thank you for everything. Well, don't think of it. You've got info on the sandcastle, correct? That I do. The castle's an ancient roach structure, rumored to be at the northeastern corner of the Lost Sands. Mind you, that rumor's older than I am. But there is a weird tablet in that part of the desert.
It's the only clue we have, so any ideas on how to get in?
Well, scholars say that you need the Heaven and Earth keys to enter the castle. I've got a lead on only one of them. It's said to be with the bandits. They've been causing us enough trouble as is. Ask around town. Someone could have a clue on their hideout's whereabouts. Maybe some have heard of the other key, even. Fellow's aunt wasn't lying. Time is of the essence. It's time to search. Stay safe, you 3. The sands are unforgiving to those unprepared. I have my team, worry not. We'll protect each other. I have no doubt. Even so, you've got to accept this little gift from the good old mayor. Mayor, this is too much. Take it, Kabu. You can't say no. Thank you, Mayor. We will return safely. Money. Hey. Word spreads quick. You look for the ancient keys? Maybe I can help you. For 30 berries, that is. I don't remember if this is required or not. I don't think it is. But you're a wise bunch. Here.
What's this? The key?
Bandits lurk in the southeast of the desert. That's your ticket in. Just how do you have this? Well, no matter. We'd best start planning our trip there. It sounds like a scam, but you need it, so... It's not really a scam. You know? Scams are all subjective anyways. Sorry, I'm gonna stop that bit now. It's over here again? Isn't this that big room? No, but I need to go over here. Alright. Oh. This guy up here is gonna be in my way. All trades are a scam if the seller knows the actual price and is highballing you. True, true. You are 100% correct there. I don't know if these bandits still give experience. They do a lot of damage, though. You fool. You've just ended yourself. Okay, I'm horrible. Oh yeah, they give experience. Okay, I don't remember the cactuses dealing that much damage. You've activated my trap card. I may need to go heal. This is a lot of damage. You were trying to resist saying that line, weren't you? No, but... I mean, you did it. Don't die. Hey, Jamie. How goes? Meditation. Do nothing. Command restores 1 TP. Not actually that good, unless you have a bunch of them. Oh my god, Jamie. This meme is becoming excessive. Yes, we have established that I do indeed know you. I'm gonna go heal at the inn. I know I probably don't need to, but I need my HP back. I forget if there's anything in here. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. There's a lore book upstairs that I can't get to. There's a whole lot of stuff in the desert. Like, I think it's probably the largest area in the game. 2 whole chapters take place in it, so... You know? Oh. Hold on. I don't think I've gotten these bushes. There might be a thing in them. There was not... Oh, leaf! I am not gonna fight you, go away. Arrow worms are the worst. That was a total failure. The boss will have it at me. I just hope he can manage to trick some chumps at the well. Excuse me, sir. Are you alright? Oh yeah, I'm alright. Is something wrong? It's nothing, bud. Just taking a break near the water. Sure thing, bud. Hello there.
Hiya, fancy meeting you here. Indeed. Seems you are also curious about this mountain over here.
Somewhat.
What can you tell us about it?
This is Stream Mountain, called that because of the very oasis here, as the water comes from it. We've heard a powerful monster lives in here, so we are investigating. A monster?
Yeah, don't know much of it yet, but it seems pretty nasty. Be careful if you explore the mountain. Lots of strong creatures live inside. But we bet it's full of treasure. Thank you either way. Treasure!
Just stay safe, alright? Wouldn't want us to be blamed if you went missing.
Hey, Jojo. How goes? It's some Paper Mario-like game. Oh my goodness. Everyone says the same thing when they join. How's your room smell on a scale of melee venue to Axe body spray? Well, I don't know your scale. So it's kind of hard to tell. Currently, it just kind of smells like my room. There's not a bad smell to it, if that's what you meant. Apologize to the bug fanatics? Why? What did you do to them? That was a stale marshmallow response. Jamie, I don't understand what you're saying. Arrow worms. Freaking hate arrow worms. A stale marshmallow out of Axe body spray. Jamie, you know what you did. It's identified the big orange guys as a Hercules beetle, but it's actually a rhino beetle. They're pretty similar. So I don't even, like, it's not a big deal, really. Stop. Stupid worm. I'm killing it. I don't even care that I won't be able to attack the thief. Her boomerang was called the beamerang instead. It is. That is exactly what it's called. Can someone tell me what's going on? I'm trying to proceed with the story, but I need keys, so I need to go find the keys. I'm gonna wait for 22 hours? Well, that's not my fault, is it? Where are the keys? Agaric shroom. I don't need that. Agaric shroom is not a very useful item. Okay. When did I say it was? You just did. This statue seems eerily familiar. A roach? Oh, it's you. That's correct. It's most likely a statue of the Roach Village founder. That's right. We saw some roach ruins in Snakemouth, too. What? Yeah, it was all around where we found the artifact. Incredible. This is information you should have shared right away. I guess that explains why this key was here. The key. Could it be for the sandcastle? Don't ask me, but roaches and artifacts often pop up together. Just what made them disappear? This is what I want to know. All the damage you see is simply a result of the passage of time. A few sandstorms here and there roughed up the place, but with the oasis so close by, I find little reason why this place would be abandoned. Most curious.
Uh-huh. Hey, you wouldn't mind giving that to us, right? We really need it.
You're asking me to hand you over a priceless historical relic?
Please, we'll return it.
Well, sure. If it really leads to the artifact, it'll give my research a boost. Thanks, Hawk. Do get back to me with any developments. I'll head back to Professor Honeycomb's lab to compile my findings. If you ever drop by, please share what you found with the key with me.
Will do. Safe travels, Hawk.
Is that... okay. Fuck yeah, roaches are dead. You had a 15-second delay, jeez.
That's a key. One left.
We should go back to town and ask where the other key could be.
Or just look around ourselves. We know where it is. It's in the bandit hideout. We've already been told that. And I already have the key to the bandit hideout. Cass is so... that's a big maybe. Wait, what? Who am I in the game? EA Sports. That's who. Yeah, you should take a 6-hour nap. Honestly. You are very tired. I'm going the wrong way. Sacrifices are necessary to take down the great evil that is roaches. The roaches already are gone. We don't need to take them down. They're not here anymore. I need to kill bandits, but I don't want to kill them okay, bye. I don't want to kill them out here, if that makes any sense. Do you have a problem with roaches where you live? Is that the issue? Oh, those guys are actually pretty slow. I thought they were faster than that. Is the orange ladybug we saw the waterfall a bandit? No. Yes. We fought him. We were escorting merchants through the desert, and then they ambushed us, so we killed them. And then that's where he ended up. I think that's probably supposed to be your hint to go to the bottom of the well, but I found that without that hint even the first time I played the game.
This was super easy.
Something feels off, doesn't it?
It's definitely too quiet in here.
We got them! We got them! These are the ones the wasps want, aren't they? Shove them in the dungeon, take their stuff. We eat as kings tonight.
We were careless.
They took my beamerang.
All our belongings as well.
What a disgrace. I should have been more aware. I've put you both in danger.
Stop being melodramatic. Let's look around. We'll figure something out.
Perk up, Kabu. You can't let V beat you pep talks.
You're right. You two really are a great team. Let's search every nook and cranny. Ice. Oh, it just won't let me. Oh great, V can't attack now.
This cell's really well sealed.
It doesn't seem like our ice magic will help either. At least there's water to drink. You okay there?
I've got an idea. V, Leif, humor me in one moment.
Not much else to do, really.
This is soft soil. I could dig us out of here.
Can you really? Sounds pretty time-consuming.
You should know that beetles are fantastic diggers. If you stick with me, we'll be out in no time.
Is this the only way? My fur's gonna get all dirty.
We could stay here and starve, V.
Alright, let's dig it up.
Wonderful. Remember, if we are in a spot with soft dirt, I can dig by holding down B. This will let us go under certain objects and hide from enemies.
Say, how come you never brought this up?
We didn't really need it, did we?
All that matters is we're getting out of this cell. We gotta do a find. But we gotta find. Go.
I give up.
V, a type of bee who can sting or die sting. She can't really do either, but, you know. Baby.
What the?
Those accursed bandits, burying the poor bug alive like that.
Actually, we think she's just asleep.
Oh, should we wake her? Hello, fellow bug.
Maybe we should just let her sleep.
Nah, wake up already. Come on. Don't eat me. I don't actually taste like cherries.
We won't hurt you. Just calm down, please.
I might give you a hug, though.
Oh, okay. My name is Therese. Okay. The heck were you doing underground? I came to this weird land looking for my boyfriend Tangy. But I got really sleepy, so I dug a hole to take a nap in. And monsters can't see you if you can't see them, you know?
That's not how it works, but alright.
Weird. I thought you were a prisoner, too. What's a prisoner?
Oh no, she's not too smart.
I also found this weirdly shiny berry while digging. Doesn't taste very good, though. You can have it if you want, Uncle Ironseed.
Uncle Iron... What?
Uncle Ironseed, because you look like an Ironseed, and you look old enough to be my uncle. But you don't look strong enough to have been eating lots of iron seeds, though.
We should get going.
Okay, love you, bye-bye. I'll go outside and look for Tangy in a little bit, so don't worry about me.
Well, too much.
Straight up disrespecting Kabu's manhood. How? She just called him old.
Hostiles ahead.
I can't really smack him without the beamerang.
It'd be wise for us to avoid being found again. We'll have to sneak our way through until we find our items.
Lead the way, Kabu.
We must dig. Are you just gonna ignore me?
Yes.
I'm not prime subbing. I'm not expecting you to do anything to me. Instead, I'll wait for Jay. Jay hasn't been in here a lot recently, so you might be waiting a while. Not gonna lie. I'm here. Hello, help, I have bats. How's it going? Still love your name. I don't think I'm actually supposed to be in this part of the dungeon yet. No, he was not called Arachnophobia before. That was a different person. Remember to put all important treasure in the boss's room. If you knuckleheads forgot, it is on the upper floor. Don't disappoint the boss.
Oi, oi, what do you mean you haven't got no berries yet? You will be paid when the job is completed. We snuck you in and helped you secure materials. You think we're dumb? The job's way past done.
Bunch of tone thieves.
You wanna fight here? It ain't gonna end well for you.
You best go report this.
Wait, we ain't finished here.
Smash Mouth was like an hour into that stream, so there's no way you're late. What? You found your Beamerang and all your other stuff.
Yeehaw! V's back in action.
It's a relief to have you back at full power. My vengeance is unstoppable now. Let's decimate them and get that key. Jesus, Slate. You want to kill all of them. There's no reason to put it on Urban Dictionary because it doesn't mean anything, Jamie. Guess time for trivia. Alright. Bop. It means Smash Moth. Well, I can't really argue with that. That is okay. I as well just woke up not very long ago. 10 experience? Why do the ones in here give more experience than the ones outside? Is Understrike good? Not in this situation. It's good for if you really need to hit stuff in the back as Kabu, but don't have Pebble Toss equipped. Hey, nothing there. How's it going? Yeah, Understrike is good in certain circumstances, but in that circumstance, it was not. Oh, there's a ton of berries here. Okay. Stolen Silk. We will decimate them, Leif. Because you wanted to. Okay. This chapter and chapter 3 were swapped. I can believe that. I can believe that because, the bandit base is right at the start of the desert. Leif used to be a girl? That doesn't surprise me either. Hello, Scarfish. How goes you? Kabu's probably gonna die. Yep, there he goes. It's because of the favorite one medal on him. That part of the story's been spoiled for me now. Wait, what? There's no story. It was a development change. You gonna sleep now? Alright, Jamie, see you later. You should have slept before, honestly. No, the big twist about Leif's story is not that he is a girl. That would be... I don't know, that'd be a little controversial. Be back in 10 minutes. Okay, Jamie. And I'm okay with wasting all my SP here because we can just heal whenever we want. Because there's a free heal save point. Lifesteal on Kabu? Well, the thing is, Kabu doesn't do a lot of damage unless the enemy has defense, in which case he does the most. If that makes any sense. Like here, I can show off Understrike here. So you go right in the middle and not mess it up. You can actually hit both of them in a single attack. Learned how Pierce works? In what, this? Yeah, it's Kabu ignores one defense. That's how it works. Unless you're talking about something that I'm not familiar with. We're gonna be doing a lot of bandit fighting, because these guys are really good experience. Realize you were streaming because I was so absorbed. Ah, farming, yes. Farming is indeed something that you can get absorbed into really easily. I know I have. It boosts damage against defense, it doesn't remove defense. That makes sense. It's not that hard to believe. Okay, I'm gonna go heal before I fight anything else. But I am gonna clear this entire place out because we have a quest to do it. It's about time I farmed a bit. Oh, balls. Okay. Never mind, we don't get a free heal. It removes it for some reason. Multiple Pierce will actually increase damage. Makes sense. Oh, this is not good. Hang on. We'll fight you later. Let me heal myself. I was not expecting that. Have anything else that's TP? Yeah. You can use the Agaric Shrooms outside of battle because they have no penalty then. And then Aphid Egg. There we go. Now we're ready to fight. I do too also get tired of farming battle symbols. They are not that useful and they can be very annoying to play. Oh god, the burglars have way too much HP. Holy crap. Rock. Crispy is a back here NPC? That doesn't surprise me. I knew Tangy was. If Tangy wasn't, I would have been disappointed. Hey, you shouldn't have done that, sir. Low on some combat pages, don't have that many battle symbols, and realize I don't have all pages to level 30 for appearance projection yet. Really? The level 30 thing I can believe because it can be annoying to level everything up. But the only one I don't have up to level 30 yet is the normal smiling face page because it doesn't give the right appearance. Unless they fixed it. Devs made OCs of Tangy. They do give a lot, yeah. It's because you can fight them earlier than this, because they're all around the desert, but they're actually really strong for enemies at this point in the game. can see one on Metal Island. Well, I'd have to get to Metal Island first. But that sounds fun. It's also good that these guys drop healing items all the time. Because it means I can just heal whenever I want. Hi, Jewel. Hi. Jewel, eat. For the love of God. From what I've seen, this game doesn't hold your hand like Paper Mario does. You can run into enemies and you aren't intended to fight and get your ass whooped. Yeah. Well, to be fair, this is also challenge mode. But yeah, that can happen in this game. The enemies are not pushovers. Ow. They can cause serious damage if they want to. So drink something as well. Okay, this is actually not going great. Rear defense is really good for this, because it means life is kinda okay. But yeah, this game doesn't hold your hand. It's like, oh yeah, you walked into this enemy, have fun dying. Beelzebub is gonna fuck you up. Posoli? It doesn't seem like a game for casuals, but again, remember, I am playing on a higher difficulty. So, there's apparently an even higher difficulty than this. But even on normal difficulty, I did struggle sometimes. Like, it's not the easiest game in the world on lower difficulty. Like Scarlet, the fight I had to redo like 10 times yesterday, that's a fight that's even tricky on normal mode, if you know what you're doing. Life Learned Cleanse? That's just the thing to get rid of buffs. Which is nice, but I mean, you know. Alright, let's see, what do we want to equip? Oh, probably the status booster, honestly. I'm gonna take favorite one off, I think, because it's just making Kabu die too quickly. I have Empower, and then I have one more point. Is there really anything I'd want for 1 point? I mean, Crazy Prepared, I can just have this. Just to be safe for now. Hardest mode makes seedlings do as much as the final boss on hard. What? That's excessive. Even I think that's excessive, so that's how you know. I'm on a hardest mode playthrough? Yeah, and how's that going for you? And again, the flying guys don't give any experience because they're actually meant to be fought at earlier points in the game than this. 9 minimum. You realize that Kabu only starts with 10 HP. How much XP does these guys give me? They gave me 11 before I leveled up. Oh, balls. Now they give 7, so that's still a good amount. Found use for a request Avno page. Oh. I find that unlikely, but okay. just heckin' hard. It's not... That's unreasonable difficulty, though. Like, I don't think I'd like playing that. Because you'd basically have to cheese everything, and that doesn't sound fun. Like, I played Pikmin 251, and by the end I was just not having fun. Because it was that difficult. What, did they make, like, most of the bosses immune to freeze or something like that? Just to balance that out. So I believe the heal is down here. Am I right? I am right. Heal me. Heal me, Venus. There's only one I could think of using the interaction between mass attacks and on-use effects. Alright, there's a couple enemies in here that I can just beat up. Pay me money and you get treatment. Excuse? I mean, yes, she does say this. That's only because it's honesty. You know? I'm a gaming masochist. I can tell. If you're playing something like that, then I recommend Pikmin 251. I don't, actually. It's awful. "7 hours on the Chapter 3 boss." Yeah, that doesn't sound fun to me. At all. Difficulty for the sake of difficulty does not constitute good game design. Oh, look at that. I can now watch you on 360p. Congratulations. 47 attempts in 7 hours? That seems a little low. I want my money, dang it. Still enjoyed it? I mean, I'm sure you can find fun in it, but I wouldn't be able to. Will you burn the children next Friday? I don't know, it depends on what we're actually fighting next Friday. Doesn't it? They don't like to use their charge attack very much. They like throwing rocks. Oop. These guys are not that dangerous on their own. It's when they're in groups that they start to be a real pain in my patoot. Lore stream during the distortion fight? I don't even remember. I know that Watson called him a cringe-ass nene baby, which is what he is, but... Bandits do like 6 to 7 damage and all get 1 defense? Giving the flying ones 1 defense doesn't sound appeasing. There should at least be one that doesn't. Because in this mode, both of the normal ones have 1 defense. Bonberry. I have no reason not to eat this. Thoughts on spider? It's a spider. I don't know what else to say, honestly. Did I just mess? No, I didn't. Okay. Orange horn and crystal berry. Considering the only use for that page I can think of is abusing mass attack mechanics and the fact that it's the only attack that you can use to hit yourself. Makes sense. What did the Bond Berry do? It increased my max TP by a single point. Permanently. I think a self-inflicting stun is a good idea. Depends on what you get for it. Okay, what's all in my inventory? Because I might want to go buy things. I don't know, we should be okay? I want to say we'll be okay here. This through Google Translate as a mod. You mean like that one Paper Mario stuff? Or I guess there's two of them now. But yeah. So you're the ones causing all this ruckus. Team Snake Mouth. Stretch. This imposing presence. Are you the leader of the bandits? Quite sharp. My name is Aristoteles. As you say, I lead this pack.
Got some nerve throwing us in a cell.
If you give us the key, we may even forgive it. As if your feelings were of my slightest concern. You were trapped for what your heads could offer. You are the Ant Witch's lackeys. My sworn enemies, and your capture would be a goldmine for my people. Wasps promised to hand some reward if we got rid of you, but I was blind to their slimy ways. Aristoteles, you seem reasonable. Surely this needs not come to blows. Your naive queen's lapbug. Between us there can be no compromise. But you shall have an honorable fight. Do your worst. Have it your way. This Burger King. This is Burger King. Okay. I gotta scan him now. Aristoteles is a badass, if I remember right.
You crook! What if I'd never found my beamerang? And what's with ruining my items? I don't care if you're the boss, you're gonna go down.
I said have it your way, so my mind immediately went to, oh yeah, it's Burger King. So yeah, if I remember, his gimmick is if you use items, he gets pissed at you. And that's basically the fight. He is a mini-boss. The boss of this chapter is later. Chapter 4 is one of the longer ones, if I remember right. Whoa, that's a really painful prompt. Just not letting him do anything is probably the most effective way to win. Now that I have the status booster, it's kind of hard to not freeze them as long as I don't mess up the... Okay. Stop! He can do a lot of damage if you're not careful, as you've just seen. I should still be okay, though, because he doesn't heal himself. He's just kind of there. Okay, we're gonna get hit. Okay. Ah, stop! Calm down, please. This is where it gets tricky. He likes to attack a lot. It's possible to cheese Mo-CH. Alright, he just kind of, like, decided to beat the crap out of Leif and Kabu and then just ignore V. I yield. I can fight no longer. That bench has got good eyes for minions. Do it then. End me. You got the fair fight you requested. That's enough. Smackdown is good enough for us.
Yeah, don't be so dramatic. We just want the key. Boss! You're hurt. Boss, why didn't you call us? We could have handled these chumps.
We still can. Let's get 'em, boys. After such a tough fight. Enough. We bet our honor on battle, and I lost. They're free to go.
Seriously, boss? We can take them.
It's okay, friends. The gardens bloom, do they not? And we drove the wasps out. There's no point in keeping them here any longer.
So you've come around? You couldn't just let us go, you know?
I don't get you sometimes, boss. You three, you're against the wasps, correct? Indeed, they are a threat to all of Bulgaria. And you may not be so bad. Maybe I can trust you with this. We don't owe the Ant Kingdom even one blade of grass. But those wasps betrayed our covenant. They are lower than dirt. I hope they meet justice at your hands. We don't have the time or resources to go after them. If we do, don't think it's to do you a favor. With that key, your mercy is repaid. Now, get out. If you come back, we'll throw you in that cell again.
You heard the boss. Get out. Don't make us kick you.
You bandits have got some swinging moods.
I don't get it. Are they good or bad?
Come, V. I don't think that's an answer we'll get today. Is the Queen of the Ants secretly a wasp? Well, if you knew about the evolutionary group they belong to, ants and wasps are only removed by one branch. We've got both keys. We should head to the sandcastle then. It is at the most northeast part of this desert. The answer is intentionally vague. Hold on. I'm gonna heal down here because it's cheaper than healing at the end. Actually, wait. I don't think I need to even. It's not a vague answer. The Queen of the Ants is an ant. It wouldn't make sense if she was a wasp because she's giving birth to ants. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of secrets I can get now that I can dig. Hey, Venus. Heal me, please. For the record, I thought this save point was a yellow one for this point in time. Fall back!
Whoa!
What a vicious beast. They really aren't making getting all the artifacts simple.
We better stop talking and start fighting.
No bosses cut. The one closest to being cut were Callie and Devourer. Callie? I don't even remember which one that is. Why is there a baby in front of me? That's annoying. Oh, they have defense. You're kidding. Boy. Oh, no. Alright, so if you all were wondering about the gimmick in this fight, it's pain. The gimmick is pain. I've gotta freeze him. Alright. Dune Scorpion. Actually scary.
Watch out! Kabu almost got wrecked. This thing's way angrier than the Psycorp. We got to knock it out.
back-to-back mini-bosses, we don't actually need to fight it right away. I just like getting this one out of the way because it's not really... I don't know, it just doesn't really fit the flow of the game to have it here. If that makes any sense. Why is it always X for this? Oh god. It does a lot of damage. It is a very scary boy. Yeah, scary boy. Once again, it is X. Oh no. This thing definitely has higher DPS than Scarlet. You have seen nothing yet. It's because I haven't gotten hit by most of his attacks up to this point that you don't believe in the pain that the Dune Scorpion causes. Oh god, that's not good. Yep. Okay, that's not what I was referring to, but that also is pain. I kinda need Kabu alive for his piercing capabilities, so... We're very close to winning. Who thought the Scorpion the legendary technique of the old 1-2? This thing has higher single hit damage, less AoE damage. True. I'm trying to decide whether this is worth using. I think it is, because otherwise Leif can't do much in terms of damage. Like, he would only do 1 damage if I didn't do that. Ow. Okay, I think we're in the clear for the most part. Like, I can even just break him to make sure that everything kills it. Or I guess I'll need another turn, I think. Yeah, I'll need another turn, but he can't heal, if I remember right. So as long as a... Oh. Why the caca? That's just Adrelian's opening statement. I deadass don't know what's going on, but at least it's time for Buggos. Oh yeah, I was supposed to thank Steampunker211, Sam Slam 10, and Karen Q for following. Which happened in between last stream and this one. Adrelian's cool. He's a cool dude.
That was really close.
We truly have come far. Good job, everyone. Oof.
What is this?
Leif? Chrysis, what do we... That wasn't fast enough. There's no time. Do as I say if you value your friend's life. I just exist. Don't question it. It's a failure. Yet another one. Disgusting. If it keeps up like this, our research... Throw it out with the others. We should call it a day. What the... Where are we? A failure? What are we? Leif, please, you have to wake up. Oi, knock it off already. He lives. I made sure to treat the wound.
Just what were those things coming out of him?
It doesn't matter, only that Leif wakes up. I can't lose someone again. Then stop shaking him. He'll come around. Leif, goodness gracious, you had me on the most deep of panics.
No kidding, he's been shouting for hours. But I was really worried too.
Zasp, where are we?
What happened? You let your guard down like a fool and got shanked.
Zasp jumped in and broke that scorpion's face.
Did I miss the previous stream? I don't know. Were you here yesterday? Don't thank me. I had a debt to settle. Those things inside us. What kind of abomination are we? Leif, it doesn't matter. It only matters that you yet breathe. I've lost so many. I truly feared we would lose you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the doctor said you had weird stuff in you anyways.
The Kabu. How touching. I guess my work here is done. Zasp, even with what you said, thank you. It's hard to find good friends. You'd best go get that artifact before Mothova ends her vacation. That's right. We heard these voices, something about research. They must be connected to us. We can't stop now. What if the castle holds answers?
Are you gonna be okay? It was looking super bad.
It doesn't matter if Mothova gets the artifact. We could always go rest at the inn. No, we can feel that it's important. We will go. We must go. Would you help us just a bit longer?
As if you had to ask. Team Snakemouth's gonna get that treasure.
Then it is settled. Let us proceed to the sandcastle. Now... Oh, of course, he says BRB right when I'm about to ask him a question. Figures. I can never get a good question in. Oh my god. Sorry. There is a hole. Very cool. Look at that big old building.
Whoa, that thing's huge! It makes the Ant Palace look like a cheap inn.
Truly, I have never seen such an impressive structure. I wonder if it'd make the queen somewhat jealous. I don't speak Swedish, dude. So the artifact must be here then. Will you truly be okay, Leif?
You really can't just go back if you feel bad, you know.
Thank you for your concern, but we'll manage. Be ready, though. This doesn't look like an easy place to explore. Now the big question is, do we go in right now or do we go back to find all those buried treasures? I'm gonna go in. We can get the buried treasures later. What is this sorcery? Ice magic. Thought you'd seen it before.
It's not the same. Ice magic is your thing.
True. Could this place be related to us?
Only one way to find out. Time to explore.
Let's be careful, please. We've let our guard down too many times during this mission. We'll keep our eyes open. Bop him. Oh, I messed up. I was supposed to keep him in the ice. That's right. Crawler. This is not Moonbase Commander. You can't be called that. George Orwell? Why?
Is that a bug or a bot? It's mega weird. It even changes color when it's cold. I wonder if that makes it weaker to Kabu's hits. I think my Beamerang's always gonna work though.
If I remember, they're weak to ice in this form, but they're also weak to pierce in the other form. So, I'd say it looks like a crawler. How many enemies in this game have gimmicks? Most of them. I'd say a good amount of them have gimmicks, but that's because they kind of need them.
These crab creatures. Oh no. Why? Oh god. I don't even want to fight the scorpion because it doesn't give any experience. Like, yeah. Warning, high humidity area. Regular maintenance of cryocrystal must not be neglected. Or we could just go through the wall and get a frostbite medal. I don't think it's a good medal. What was the question? I was gonna ask if the Dune Scorpion appears if you haven't started Leif's side quest. Because I've never actually gotten to that point without starting Leif's side quest. Just got done writing up the perfect birthday stream. Nice. Oh god, I need to remember how to do this puzzle, don't I? Make sure it doesn't try to couple with your head. Excuse me? Reggie Gigas moment? What was Reggie Gigas? I don't get it. A blind sliding puzzle? Dear God. It is forced? Okay. I was just curious because it gives backstory related to Leif's side quest, so I wasn't sure. I'm gonna fight this guy so he's not in my way anymore. Seems like a good plan if you ask me. Also, I'm pretty sure the difference between the Dune Scorpion and normal and hard mode is that the hard mode one had a Scythe with it. I don't think the normal mode one did. But, like, these enemies don't scare me at all. They're just kind of here. This is, like, the least dangerous enemy for a chapter. Leif's quest isn't forced because you're not required to go to the town to see the cutscene at the beginning. I mean, you'll still get the quest, yeah, but you don't need to see that part of the quest until whenever you walk past there. Those give a lot of experience. Oh, hi. I remember you. You're not an original enemy. But you have a lot of health, so... Haunted Cloth.
Get off! Get off me! Jeez, this thing's got issues. We can't let it get too close, so I'd best get smacking.
Oh yeah, they're weak to Pierce for some reason. His name Leaf, he's not a real leaf. Shush. Nothing changes, okay. Ow. What does the Haunted Cloth do? It wants to wear it so it can freeze you? That's actually not that far from the truth. Get leaf bug, lol. Jeez. More metal points. No, it's Dupless. Okay, well, here I was thinking we weren't playing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, and then Jamie just comes in with the Dupless. If I remember right, you can only have one of these active? Or something like that. Oh. I forget how you're supposed to get over to there. I see that arrow worm, by the way, and I really just don't want to deal with it. Dupless got big. Okay. There we go. I'm sure that's not how you're meant to do it, but oh well. Berry. It was worth it for the money. Battle Rock? Oh no. Just because Super Mario Galaxy is getting re-released on the Switch. Oh wait, no. I need you one. Come back. Thanks. I'm gonna kill the arrow worm first. Screw that guy. Anyways, trivia time. Recently beat it before the announcement, excuse you. Beat it again. I don't know the timing for that. What? Excuse me, that's rude. Kabu used to be, by Gino's words, edgy anime boy. Okay. I can believe it considering what he likes. But it seems like Leif is more of the edgy anime boy. Laser crab. Aha, you've been cursed. Now you can now progress through the game. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Hated the spring power-up in Mario Galaxy. The power-up wasn't great either. No, the spring power-up was actually just bad. Egg. Egg. Rick? Oh, come on, B. I'm gonna host a tournament for all the Mario power-ups. What? How would that work? Some of them aren't even tournament viable, Jamie. For his neutral special, he wields a boomerang. I would love to see, like, V in Smash, but also I know it won't happen, because this game is not even as well known as Hollow Knight, and even that's never gonna happen. I got a key, right? You realize that if I do that, I have to find all of the Mario power-ups, not just the ones in Galaxy. It would have to be all of them. Do you think the most likely next encounter is in Runa? It's the Index. I don't even have to be subtle about this, but the next encounter is the Index. There's no, like... There's no in-between there. Ladies and gentlemen, we can fight a floating head. Oof, what a convincing disguise. We really must be on guard here. My horn will be ready to strike when it is brought back into the ground. A wiki? Oh, there's more than 60. I don't know what this means, so I'm just gonna kill you. How about that? This is not gonna kill him. No, it should, because he's weak to ice. Good job, Warden. You sound very confident that that is the case. I have a pretty... I have a trustworthy source. Are M&M's specials count? No, those do not. Oh no. My least favorite debuff. What if that source lied to you to make you stop asking? I mean, it's possible, but... You know, I still think that that's gonna be the next fight regardless, even if they were lying to me. No, Jamie. A bomb is not a power-up, a coin is not a power-up. You should know better. Oh. Haunted cloth. It will make me wear it. Leif might die. No, stop it. And Leif is dead. Well, neither is horseradish. Well, you got that right. That only does 2. That's disappointing. That's even more disappointing. Ah. Thank you, Jamie, for the 100 cheer. What? I appreciate it. Why have you done this? Blake. Smash cloth. Oh my lord. You got issues, Jamie. No, Buildery, it's a video I'm working on. She's referencing something that I did and am doing. Is why. Why am I getting so much freaking ice? Like People Magazine? Pacific Coast Party? What? No matter if this is the case or not, I still pick the thumb after the index. It makes sense. They probably want to wonder why everybody's trying to kill them, and they're like, oh yeah, we should go just check this library. Go to the horny dimension, also known as Brazil. What is that? What did I do that was horny? Rice? Kabu has a horn, does that make him horny? Thumb also uses guns, so that will be fun. Yeah. You know, my favorite guns. That worked. That dude that was horny. Rice? Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? I don't even want to do this fight. Because there's nothing here that'll give me any experience. So, there's no point. Thonk. It makes sense if you don't think about it. So, don't think about it. Is basically what I'm saying. Secret room. It's actually not its separate room, it's just a secret. See ya, bats. Alright, see you later, bats. You have a good day. No thoughts, head empty. Me, rather often. Jeez. That sounds relatable. It is pretty relatable. My head doesn't have thought. You know? There's a high chance that the thumb pages will be ranged and not ranged only. Ranged only is ranged, not ranged only is ranger in the game. If I remember right. Oh, V already attacked. Ow. Guns are apparently also made to be usable in close combat. Well, that might just mean, oh yeah, you can punch people with them. They're... Oh god. Wrong person. They're gonna be like the ones in Hunt Showdown, the ones that have the knuckles on them as well. I forget if there's anything over there. Hold on. There is not. Very cool. It's like the cores of a PC. My perspective on my mind is on core 2, while all the work is done on core 1. Sounds pretty, logical to me. V. V. Are you kidding? Oh, well, I got it. I don't think that'll work, though. Oh, no, it worked. Okay. Uh-oh. Rock. Spike. Oh, hi. How's it going? Come here. Haha, nerd. They just put a little knife on the edge of the gun. That'd probably be pretty accurate, too. I've won, but at what cost? Wario meme. What's the Wario meme? I forget. Oof. What are you gonna do? The same thing. Alright. If Capo of the Thumb or something comes after us, there's honestly a good chance that we get a golden hybrid page. Why do you say that? Are they that powerful, or are you just making things up again? Hang on, I don't like this. Lave Icefall. Why is it alive? Just want to see Wario Yeezys. I mean, you're gonna show me anyways. So... Wario's looking down and the area around him is purple, getting dark with the text at the golden lower left corner. Oh. I don't remember seeing that one. First of all, what do you mean again? Hold on, when? Who said again and where? There better not be an arrow worm over here. No, it's just some clothing. Oh, hello. How are you? Stop. Are you making things up again? I don't know. I don't honestly know. No, I said again. I'm not sure why, though. You know, I thought that would do enough damage to bring the Haunted Cloth down to 2, but I was wrong. Rip Kabu? Okay. These are some cool memes. Okay. This needs to stop. I always say again when I say sentences like that, though. Where's this take me again? Up here. Okay. Got him. Heal time. I feel like I use the heals a lot more in this area just because, I don't know, convenience. Zucker found a fossil under his bed trying to get candy he dropped. That just sounds like a lie, if you ask me. And this is why we needed to do this puzzle. So I could use that platform. Hey, can you... Do you not see me, or what? Hi. What? Where are the Koopa Bros? This isn't Mario. They don't exist yet. Considering people like Rose count as gold pages and they are high-ranking members of the Thumb, it's fair to assume that they are powerful enough to be considered a gold page. Well, I guess we'll have to see if the proxies have gold pages then, won't we? Because if the proxies have gold pages, and Gloria might just because she looks fancy, we have Crab Bros. That is correct. No. Got him. I want to level up at least one more time in this dungeon. Red Alive Redemption. That's not a good joke. Sorry. Okay, I don't remember what this is. There's a puzzle. There is a puzzle. Who gives a shit about the puzzle? What was it again? First we felt cold at the tips of our hands before it turned into drops sinking in the sand. Then we felt the cold at our feet before locking the way. So I need to freeze. Hey. Hey. Freeze. Oh, right, I need to hit the button so they stay frozen. That's right. That did not do anything for me. There we go. No, I didn't need to open the door yet. Alright. I'm not bullying anybody. You're just very bullyable, Jamie. I was just being honest, Jamie. I agree with Joel. It's the truth. Alright, spawn back in. Come on, there you are. Oop. Since apparently that was the wrong way to do it. Oh no. Nope. I need him to stay in the ice area. I don't remember how this puzzle works, apparently. What? There we go. Give me that key. Yeah. Room seems like a potential endless grind room. It is, but also I'm not gonna do that. Like, grinding in video games is boring, especially in games like this. Time! How are you? Oh god. Alright, I'm officially bad. Oh, that's a time, I see. Uh-oh. He's pogging up. Get ready. He's no longer pogging up.
game will be the historical recreation of feudal Japan. Giant enemy crab. Yeah. Grinding in Runa, you could test builds while you're at it. True. Ooh, need to not. Waiting for the liquor store to open. Well, like, I suppose. Yeah. Liquor is a thing that people drink. This has been education with Cass. That was an awful attempt. Why did I do that? They're both regular wardens. They're fine. I don't need to care. They have a lot of HP, though. Okay, this is excessive. Get down from there, you nincompoop. Oh, okay, good. Love education with Casco. Well, I mean, I wasn't wrong, was I? They really don't like attacking V at all, for some reason. I shouldn't complain about that. There's an achievement in Slay the Spire for killing a donut boss with a feed attack called Ooh Donut. Now, that's cool and all, but what's the... Why did you say this to me? Got him good. Look at that level up. More medal points for me. That's a reference to the O banana? Probably. Oh, I had medal points I just didn't spend, apparently. Needle Pincer. Okay, V is officially the most powerful member of the team. That attack is the attack I was talking about. So what we can do now... I wish I had another... Oh, I wish I had a poison attacker, actually, now that I notice. Get Crazy prepared off. I could give everybody an HP plus. I should probably give V something. I had her with favorite one. But I don't want her to be the one that's getting the attack bonus. So what I could do is give a Leif favorite one. But then, I don't know. I might just give them HP right now, honestly. Or, you know, give Kabu HP plus and favorite one. You know, you've got a point. Since V is going to be the big attacker now, make Kabu super bulky, and then I could even give him another super block plus if I level up again. That'd be fun, right? This is true Tonk. I mean, he takes more damage now, but yes. Hi there. This is the game now. We're just gonna exist. Oh god, there's an arrow worm in the back. I hate this already. Basically, the party consists of tank, rogue, and mage. That's the idea, yeah. Attack, defense, and status. This is the main theorem. But yeah, Needle Pincer is probably the most powerful attack in the game. What the heck? Oh, you've made a mistake now, nerd. Okay.
Yeah. I freaking don't need to do anything. It did the suck. Anybody needs to do the suck at some point. Gone. My spirit animal is the kookaburra. I don't know what that is. So, ha, got him. Oh my god. Do I even need to do this? I don't know if they give experience right now. I'm just gonna understrike. Alright, I didn't mean to just hit the worm, but I mean, this means I can kill the worm. And just do it again. Okay. Oops. Got him. That was very excessive to kill one worm. Okay, they do give still experience, but not a lot. Wahoo, because the name sounds funny. Jeez.
Audio time. Wahoo!
Imagine V in a Mario hat. It's about the size of a baseball bat. Alright. Good morning, brother. Jay, how are you? Are you also waiting for the liquor store to open? As time before you.
Yikes, I can't tell what this is at all.
It seems to be some sort of depiction of the everlasting sapling. Even the artifacts are there. We're impressed, Kabu. This drawing's quality hasn't aged well at all. We've got to bring Neo back sometime. He'd love this. Oh, because it's already open. Well, you've just trolled the shit out of him. Also, no. Where's the aspirin store? That would be Walgreens. Go to it. Well, yeah, there's no fall damage. There's no HP on the overworld. So. Oh, hey, another puzzle. Very cool. Are there any enemies in here? Not that I am aware of. Okay, let's go. Salad. Cold salad. My favorite item. This puzzle isn't hard, I don't think. That was surprisingly easy. I don't think I'm missing anything. There's not really much here. Have you played this game before? I feel like you have. I have played this game before, Jay. It was back in around March or April when I played it the first time. Gee, I wonder if this is a trap. The salad is cold. How will you warm up? Eat. And that's basically it. This is a mini-boss fight, by the way. It's needle pincer time? Nope. I'll tell you when it's needle pincer time. You'll know. Casco ignored me? Have you ever played Wario World? The answer is no. Yep, do it again. I wish you could get one boost for each time Kabu was hit. That would be fun. Just barely not enough to kill. Wow. You bring to the second Philip fight and block his attack with the salad. That's a good way. Bring out the flavor. Eat. Got him. These guys are complete pushovers. Why is this a boss fight? There, it's already over. Jeez. You should play it and understand how I felt when I fought the naked ice baby boss. Excuse? Joel? That's my go-to response for most things, to be fair. Nani the fuck? There is a naked ice baby boss. Yeah, I got that part. Ooh. I tried to save, but instead I hide. Alright, what's my items looking like? I have a lot of magic ice. That's not really gonna help me. Maybe it might be worth going back to town to buy, like, a magic seed and a couple healing items. Is Starlo the best character in the Mario canon? The answer is not no because I'm a jerk. The answer is no because I don't like her. Him, whatever. It may cause brain freeze. I don't like the cold items. They're kind of detrimental overall, to be honest with you. Though, to be honest with you, also, I need the ice. It is very important in some cooking recipes. I wish I were making that up. That's not nice. Ah, yes, I know how to warm up your salad. Proceeds to wield the World War II flame Flammenwerfer. Frick. Out of my way, you bastards. Did you mean to say that's not ice? No, he didn't. Because it is ice. Naked ice baby boss. What the fuck? It doesn't even look like a baby. It just kind of looks like the spawn of Satan. Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? That's probably what my reaction would be as well. I'm gonna sell the cold salad because I don't want it. I've been looking for this. He lost his cold salad in the dungeon. I'm gonna put all of my ice in the bank because I don't. Why do I only have ice and eggs in my inventory? What am I doing? Okay, let's think here. What is a good item to make? Yam bread is pretty good. I might get some yam bread. It's pretty cheap to make as well. I love eggs. Ice and eggs, the perfect ingredients for a cold omelet. Oh, what? Those are some big lips, my guy. Okay. Let's make some freaking crispy donuts as well. Cook with 2. Bag of weight. I just realized I was doing that wrong. I need to make glazed honey first. The result if a demon tries to equip a war. Okay. Cass, are you sober? Yeah, I just woke up like a few hours ago. Why would I be drunk? Eight berries for a donut? The donut is one of the best items in the game, so I'm not going to complain about that. $12 TP? Just for basically nothing? That's insane. There's an item that restores less TP than that costs twice as much. Like, his Big B boy. He's a very good cook. Don't diss my boy Crispy. He is my friend. And now we just make the danger spuds into omelets. I mean, spuds. I don't remember anything else the danger spuds can be made into aside from the danger dish, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, pretty much all the names in this game are puns. Don't worry about it. He's a big old chonker who likes food and has a heart as soft as a marshmallow. Yeah, he also almost blew up his store once. Alright, and now we just make some eggs. Because having... It's... No! Don't cook the shell ointment. That would be a big waste. Hug the chonker. I want to. I really do. Has a human being completed Super Paper Mario's cooking without a guide? Probably not. Alright, now I'll just go buy a couple magic seeds, because... You know, revive. But, yeah, precious cinnamon roll, protect. I would hug Crispy, and I would never let go. He's a fluffy butt. They're relatively expensive, but also, I need them. Seems like a guy you would hug if you're having a bad day. Yeah. Nut dragons. Yes. Can I? Thank you. When is the Jackie Chan boss fight? It was Aristophanes. Or Astophanes, or whatever the heck his name was. I don't care anymore. Something insidiously wrong with Wario World. Yeah? We all knew this already, though. I will hug every day because every day is a bad day. That's depressing. Oh, that did not work. Okay. Oh, right. Played it when I was 5. This is not a game for 5-year-olds. Wario Land is rated T for what the fuck am I doing? Akimbo Nut Dragons wasn't the boss that was a bitch to fight. That's surprising. Please never remind me that I said the phrase akimbo nut dragons, because that doesn't make any sense. Adding this game to my Steam wish list, name puns. Oh, hey. Free items. You know, I don't give a shit about a succulent berry. I've already made all the recipes with it. This game is amazing, though. It's getting DLC? I didn't even know that. I don't follow the creator. I do follow the creators on Twitter, but they haven't said that on Twitter. They might have said that on their website. I would love to play more of this game. There's stuff that hasn't been resolved, like what happened to Scarlet after he ran away is unresolved. How thick is V? She's moderately thick. She's also a child though, Jamie, so... Wait, I should save. Fuck. Oh god, this argument. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Casual mentioned it yesterday. Does V is child. Yeah, she's like a preteen. What the heck is that? Joel, I can't understand these images. Do not the B. Do not the B. Oh, I should switch that back. Oh, there's a save point here. That would have been convenient. There's a big lock in front of you. Key. It's a sandworm that had arms. Don't remind me of that incident. I was already... Okay. Fair enough.
Leif, don't try to scare us.
That's not Leif.
Correct. That's not even how we speak. That's Roach dialect. This place is not for bugs. Leave or be buried.
Did you need to scream as well?
Well, yes.
Just one warning on the heat. Let's get that artifact.
That face. Is that a roach?
It's just a fancy cursed cloth.
We can feel it. Its magic is just like ours. Our answers must be here. We won't be stopped by it.
Yeah, everybody meet the dead man. The Watcher. There we go.
What sad magic? Trapped in here, feeling nothing but anger and contempt? We'll put you to rest forever this time.
Yeah, it has 69 health. Also. I can remember this fight being really difficult. Oh, you're mean. No! He's a vampire necromancer roach, actually. And he can dig. He's a vampire minor necromancer roach. Didn't in the normal mode, I think he healed halfway through the fight. Oh, no you don't. You made a mistake, sir. Cleanse him. And then I can needle pincer if I really want to. An edgy anime roach. Yeah, pretty much. Needle pincer is good. See that was 9 damage right there. Also, yes, he literally uses the same magic as Leif. So tired? Go to bed, Jamie. You've been awake for 24 hours straight. Come on. This is also one of my favorite fights in this game, honestly. It is pretty amazing. What do I want to... I guess Needle Pins... No, because I'm not boosted, so Heavy Strike would be better. I'm not gonna spam freezing on every boss, by the way. This is just what works here. And I remember him being very annoying in normal mode. Okay, let's see. Ow! Holy shit. Okay. And this is why we bought magic seeds. Yam bread? Don't commit arson in Minecraft. Alright, see you later, Jamie. Yeah, this guy's no pushover. Like... Just because he's the Chapter 4 boss does not mean he'd be easy. Also, yeah, he kind of gets 2 attacks per turn now. We're in the danger zone, currently. I'm gonna use one of these just to kind of slaughter him. He never used his good move. It's weird. But we got him. Nice and first try. Yeah, that is a really nasty AoE. He was not that bad, really. I was expecting more from him. I remember struggling against him on the normal mode a little bit. Tell us, how did you get your magic? Who did this to you? That's a good response to that. Curses.
Hey, look, it's the artifact.
Don't despair yet, Leif. It may hold some answers.
Go get it before I do.
Huh. This isn't the artifact. What? Then what could it be? We don't know, but this doesn't have the same feeling as the others.
Maybe it's up ahead? I really hope there's not another cloth.
There must be a reason this stone is here, though. Let us ask Neil later. For now, we've got to push through. Achievement unlocked, always watchful. For killing the Watcher. Makes sense, right? Leif? Yep, he's speaking Swedish again. At last, the final artifact.
Hey, we did it. We're going in the Hall of Fame.
It's incredible, we must say. These have been sought after since Elizant's time. It was only through our combined efforts that this was possible.
You guys can chat it up later. Let's take it and get that reward.
It is a good day to not be dead. You have found the other ancient half. Also, apparently Leif has a tentacle monster living inside him? Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it? Braving the desert once more, Team Snakemouth searched for the last artifact. The team explored the Roach ruins and uncovered the hideout of the infamous Lost Sand Bandits. An ambush shone a worrying light on Leif's condition, but in the end the last artifact was collected. Is the everlasting sapling within reach? End of Chapter 4. Yeah, Chapter 4 is not a long one, but
kinda sad, though. I wanted to keep on treasure hunting.
We still got to get the sapling. And help Leif on his quest. Right, we've got to get back to Neo. Let's go turn this in. Achievement unlocked, but I already did that one. Oh, I'm late, but hello, Kersar. How's it going? You're not too late. We're about to start the less important part of the game stream. We just beat the Chapter 4 boss. Now we get to go side questing again. Want to see another boss? I mean, you can show it. I might not click on it. Oh, hi. Nope. We were only 4 hours late. No, the stream has only been going for 2, so I don't see how you can figure you're 4 hours late. Team Snakemouth. I don't remember who this is. Oh, him.
What?
Zasp, it is unlike you to be so frazzled. Has something happened? The Ant Kingdom is under attack. The wasps have struck. What? They've dared to bring the fight to the town? Mothra and the others are fighting. We have no time for chatter. We must go immediately.
Let's hurry up, then.
Maybe just post it in the Discord, Joel. It's good to see the evacuations went well. I will go look for Mothra. Go check on the Queen and we'll catch up. You're going to fight your own people. As if I was anything to those, as if I was anything like those pests. Stay safe.
I never thought an invasion would happen.
Neither did I be, but we must fight. We must protect this town that took us in. No time to waste. Let's freeze this invasion to a halt. Yeah, they're mad. They're very mad. Why Jen and Ari are just kind of not phased? Like, they're just kind of standing there. Also, you can buy things here. Literally everybody is in this part of the town now. Also, you have no choice. Shit's about to go down. It's already going down, actually. If you look, there are wasps here. I'm going to ignore them. Because fun fact about this area, the wasps don't give any experience in this part of the game. So there's no point in actually fighting them. But they are everywhere, so... Nope. Sorry. You can still speak after burying my slayer. Give it up, you wasp scum. You know nothing of what I can do. If your troops were trained by you, I know more than enough. I will say it is impressive how many vermin care for your pathetic rule. Those vermin are my most trusted explorers. They can dispatch you with ease. Spare me your names. I'll forget soon after I get rid of you.
Shut up! You messed up the whole town.
We won't let you continue unchecked. Elizant, stand back. We'll show this clown the door. You can't spy on him, by the way. Just so you know. This guy, he's kind of just here, the Wasp King. Whoa, unique music. It's not, though. It was the music that played while you were moving in here. Ow. You made a mistake, good sir. Yeah, it's weird giving you two... Ow. It's weird when the game throws 2 bosses in a row at you. But also, how much health could he possibly have? Well, I know the answer to that, and you're not gonna like hearing it. Impressive, but I tire of this game. Away with you! Too strong.
Leif, can't you freeze him?
He's too powerful. Oof.
Give it back, fiend.
As if. Give me the other artifacts before I take them off you.
My queen. Maki, you are late. Forgive me, Your Majesty. It seems my mission took way longer than expected.
At least I managed to snag one artifact.
You will return it with or without your head, and I won't spare you the time to weigh the odds.
Taunt as you may, you cannot stop me. Take care of your vault, you pathetic ant. I'll come for it soon enough.
It seems I arrived just in time. I'm glad to see you safe. Oh. Maki, there you are. Are you safe? What happened? I got sidetracked. Thankfully, it seems everything is resolved. Thankfully, your delay nearly ruined us. There are no words to apologize for my fault. It wasn't your fault, Maki.
I'm too glad this is over to be upset.
Thank you, Maki. We truly owe you one. Thought that was it for a while. This is not over, Zariant. That lowlife has taken the artifact.
Indeed, we're at fault as well.
What matters is we're all okay. No, we must recover the artifact. We still hold the others. Should we rush into this? We could hold down the castle and... Silence!
My queen.
What's the rush anyways? That artifact is the other half of the ancient key. Do you not remember where its partner was procured from?
The honey factory's core. Then that half has incredible energy.
Would they even know how to, harness it? We cannot afford to find out. You must pursue. They have surely gone north back to the far grasslands.
What? Are you sure of this?
Oh, take it easy. I take it there's no objections.
No, we will handle this task. We'll go right away.
The border is east of Defiant Route, so our tunnels should let us catch up. Can we win, however? That magic was really strong. Almost burnt my fur. We'll accompany them, my queen. Together we should be more than a match.
I'll work with the others to bring the town to normal. You'll need some war funds, right? I've got this on me. Please take it.
Looks like it's settled. We'll prepare and move out. Go, Team Maki, Team Snakemouth. Retrieve the artifact with haste.
I'm ready to return.
I'm smelling bad memories of Kabu relating to that place he just mentioned. Well, it's been foreshadowed before. Kina, Yin, and I will meet you at the Wasp border. Make haste, Team Snakemouth.
Oh, who is this Yin? I have not heard this name before.
Long story. Let's do this mission first, okay?
If we're with Maki, we'll have even better chances.
Oi, Kabu, are you okay? You'd normally be telling us to be careful and stuff.
I don't want to speak of it yet. Give me some time to think.
Are you done chatting? Don't keep Maki waiting. Is Maki an ant? I don't think he is. Neo, this is the worst time, but... Not at all. I've got my fair share of debts to repay to you. Would you know anything about this? It's a stone we found in the desert. Yes, I do! This is an ancient roach power source. It's always the roaches, isn't it? Where exactly did you find this? I never thought I'd see one.
We procured it from the Lost Sands. Could that hold any meaning?
Weird. Really? My research points this being a key to an ancient lab. They say it's somewhere in Snakemouth Den, but no one's found it. Snakemouth?
Late, you were right. This has to be.
A super clue to your weird stuff.
Thank you, Neo. We'll check it out when we can.
No problemo. You've got to tell me what you find out. For science!
Yeah, that's Leif's side quest, by the way. Is the Wasp King the main baddie? Yeah. So one of the bosses you're supposed to lose to. This is full walking speed, by the way. Where am I going? I should grab all the side quests and then see what we can do. Am I supposed to have another bad book at this point, I think? This thing knows fire magic. Yeah, fire magic in this universe is really dangerous, by the way. You, give me some quests. Thank you. That's all I needed. Goodbye. Rip statue. Alright. Let's see what quests we got then. These books, those are all new, the same. Oh, I can turn that in now. Alright, let's see what we got. Cardmasters of Bulgaria. Don't care. Or Wanted. Stolen item. Explorer check. Lost item. My brother is gone. Helpers needed at once. Yeah, there's a lot here. Okay. Fire is dangerous in IRL too. Yes, you're not wrong.
Stop! These items are not yours! Huh? You're saying we're liars? Explorers don't lie. You should check again. I know how to do my job. Don't you dare try to swindle me. It's Team Snakemouth.
What is the matter here?
They're trying to steal Amber's items. We're not. Look at our permit. Would a Maki-approved team ever lie for some cheap items?
That permit's fake.
What'd you say? Really?
It's missing its crystals. Haven't you noticed? This is obviously some cheap imitation. Thieves, and a farce to boot? You will answer for your crimes.
Ooh, good thing you're here. We had no idea. To heck with it. We'll just take these by force.
These aren't exactly known to their resistance to fire, or ice for that matter. Yeah, they're not, but you know. Sen is his name.
What, you get called out and you come at us with a stick? Like that'd work on something like a spider. Just give up already.
And Picey. Your inexperience shines through. You're really dealing with this whole thing the wrong way. Doesn't seem like you're willing to listen. Our ice will sneak past your defenses. He has 2 defense. Like, he's not a slouch. Nope. Oh, you bitch. Okay. This is where Understrike becomes a good thing. Because you can just ignore the wall if you have Understrike. And also you can just kind of ignore Picey, because he's not that big of a deal. Mini boss fight right after an unwinnable boss fight? Well, for... just so you know, this is a side quest mini boss. There's not... like... it's not that big a deal, you know. I believe the wall has 6 health. I could be wrong about that. I've been wrong before. You can just kind of ignore it, though.
Real explorers are this strong? Let's bail!
Drats, we let them get away.
Oh, thank you. I can't do enough to repay you.
Pay no mind to it, Miss Amber. Your services are already most helpful.
This is bad. They'll just come back and harass someone else. We have no idea where they'd flee to, though. Their permit's fake, right? Maybe they'll try to steal a real one? We'll check out the area near the association, then.
We shall as well. Let's get them with haste. I think Wario World traumatized me. I wouldn't be surprised, Joel. You are cursed for a reason, after all. Book. Okay, now that that's over. You don't say! Jeez, that's rude. Let's see.
What do we got? Oh, hey. It's you. We meet again, friend. May we ask your name? Oh, hey there. It's Kenny. You're V. Cabo in Life, correct?
Word gets around.
We're surprised it took you this long to reach the Ant Kingdom. It's quite cozy, bustling. Many cultures come together here. But before you ask, I don't think I'll stay here either. It's a long search, huh? Everywhere I've been to is wonderful. I just wish to see more.
Well, let's meet up again later.
Oh yeah, I want to make the game even harder? Raise enemy attack. Just because. But do you have anything good? That is the question. You do have the poison pincer thing. That is very, like, I want that, actually. I'll buy it. That's like the only thing in his shop that I actually want, also. Also, now that we have ice, I need 3 of them, I think. We can actually make some stuff using ice. Like a salad. I'm not kidding. Oh, my inventory's full. Of course it is. Get this shell ointment and the succulent platter out of my inventory. I'm not gonna use them. He is now the poison lord. Oh, you've seen nothing. You think that's the only status she can inflict? Didn't you just say you don't want to use cold salads? Yeah, but I need to cook at least one in order to get the recipe in my book. I told you, we're going for 100%. That means making all of the cooking recipes. Those needles are imbued with magic. Actually, they're just laced with poison. Of course, the chef in this place is a buff-ass horsefly. Yeah. Honey ice cream. Actually a good item. If you're immune to ice, that is. Hope the cooking doesn't explode. It won't. So the main purpose of these items, from what I can tell, you can use them outside of battle and not have to worry about being frozen. They are also very expensive to make, or to use because of the ice, but they give a lot more than normal healing items do. Chonky Bee look better than the Fly Chef? Oh yeah, I agree. Just gonna put all my berries in here for right now, if you don't mind. Thank you. I'm not going into the house, Leif, shut up. I don't trust him with not talking. Oh, I probably should have kept some berries to heal, but... and just eat these. Because honestly, there's no point in saving them. Soon enough, you're crashing the economy. Excuse? How you figure? Oh yeah, I should. Because I fought some bosses, so. Dune Scorpion, Hard Charge, which grants maximum charge in exchange for HP. Enfeeble, Triumph Buzz. Yeah, you get a lot of cool stuff from this. That charge skill, if I remember right, is like insanely powerful. Hard charge. It only costs 2. I think it gives you +3, if I remember right. I can take Spiky Bod off and just give this to, like, the... Yeah. And then I can, like... I don't know, what's a good 1 cost? Poison resistance, sure. Give it to Leif, why not? V and her stand, Marlboro. Get to give her the poison. Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. But also the poison is kind of expensive, so I might have to wait for a level up for that. I'm gonna have to wait for a level up for that, I think. The poison is good, but it's also not 100% necessary. You get what I mean. Halt, you criminal dorks. How'd you find us so fast? It's because we're like actual explorers.
Let's beat them into silence, Sen.
Oi.
That's not necessary.
Jen, Eri, good job locating the frauds. We won't waste our breath negotiating.
Yeah, let's just beat them up.
Darn, they're too strong. What do we do? Just give it up. There's a reason Maki refused your application.
What would he know? Y'all are just the Queen's lap bugs. No one has the right to tell us we can't explore. I get how you feel, but the answer wasn't to become criminals. It was to train and become stronger so you could do the dangerous stuff. Don't lecture us. We'll see who needs to get stronger after this.
Doing that on Minecraft servers with economy plugins. Oh boy. Alright, hard charge costs 5 HP, by the way. So, boop. And then we can just kind of beat him up, honestly. Like, I don't know, who should attack first? I could freeze Pisces and then not have to deal with him. Maybe. Yeah, now I just don't need to deal with him until we're done with Sen. So... Dang it, you're supposed to hit Kabu, you dork. Ooh, I wonder. Hold on. This is, Sorry, buddy, this is gonna hurt. Six, 5, 4, 3. By the way. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to do the charge thing again, but... Also stuck. That's okay. I can just ignore Pisces. So I will. V is now almost dead. Stay in the back. Actually, don't. Because we can... We're still empowered. No, be in the back. I don't want you to get hit when you don't need to be. And then needle pincer on Sen while I have the +1. I almost didn't make that. Okay. And then I can just hit him. There. Sen is now dead. We can just focus on Pisces. Who has 2 defense, but... Ow. Okay. We're gonna need to use a crispy donut, I think. And then I'm also going to use a baked yam on V. And then I can just, like, heavy strike, I guess. Pisces is not a huge threat, but he can be dangerous if you're not careful, I guess. Oh yeah, and he does this crap, but... Yeah, when one of them goes down, the other gets buff damage, but also, who cares? You know? do nothing. I need to get this stupid rock wall out of the way. Still won't help him not get murdered. Exactly. That's damage right there. I don't really have any... You can't do much. Empower on V? Yes. Empower on V. Hey, dumbass, that doesn't matter. Will this break the rock wall? Yes, it will. Needle pincer. Okay, now I kind of need Kabu to be the one dealing the damage. Empower max charge and just tornado cost. Well, the problem with max charge is that it's a lot of damage to myself. And, you know, that's a little risky. There's a bit of a risk-reward factor with that attack. But this fight isn't that hard. I just needed to use a donut. Casually approach Bug. Look, they were complete pushovers. I didn't even level up from it.
Give it up. You're super outmatched.
You peachy bunch.
You didn't notice our plan. Our escape route's clear.
What the?
You think we're that much of a pushover? You didn't notice our plan.
Incredible. Good work.
We're gonna ship these off to be judged. Thanks for your help. Let's see. Confiscate the permit and... Huh, they had this on them. You should take it, Team Snakemouth.
They stole a lore book.
Pleasure to help. We'll see you around. Good luck with your other quests. See you around. There we go. Easy. What's this say? Nothing. Okay. Free item.
Oh god, a free potato. Okay. Well, that's another yam bread I can make if I really want. That fight was just that JoJo Part 5 scene where the gang confuses a random civilian for the enemy. I've not seen very much of JoJo, so I don't get the reference, but I'm sure it was funny. Hardened duo of fake explorers. HP plus. It's not really worth doing for that, but... Okay, let's do a different one first. I'm gonna take all of the medals off of Kabu. And, yeah. V, you're gonna have a lot of health. Leif is gonna have nothing, actually. V, you're gonna have a lot of health. Gonna try to sleep for now? Alright, see you later, Scarfish. You have a good day. I have no money. That's a problem. Because I need to heal up. Cass, what the heck are you doing? Oh, you'll see. He is kinda godly right now. Yep, that's the point. A surprise tool that will help us later? You got it, buddy. We're getting ready for some stupid shit. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll go back to our normal build in a bit, but for those of you that haven't seen this side quest, I understand why you're confused.
Okay. We gotta go to Defiant Root. Which side quest? The Silk one. The one with the stolen silk. That involves V doing a 1v1? Not exactly, but you're pretty close. Side quest is called Buff B. B has picked up a shiv, now run. Yep. This is a good way of putting it. Also, I think Poison Needles is actually going to be useless here. Now that I think about it. So I'm just going to give something... I can take that off of Leif and then give more stuff to people. V is going to have 2 Super Block Pluses, because... damage. Just got those. How can they be useless right off the bat? They're not going to be useful in this fight, is what I should say.
I can't believe it. My baby. My handmade extremely high-quality silk.
That's gotta be Callie. Excuse us, miss.
Whatever could you want? Can't you see I'm devastated? We're here to help.
You need not suffer any longer. Could you tell us what happened?
Explorers. Please excuse me, I've been very on edge. I have ample reason to believe bandits have stolen my silk. Not any silk, yes. This one costs both time and many berries to manufacture.
Bandits have really done a number on Defiant Root. Leave it to us. You will be able to craft again soon.
So dashing. Please return it before they ruin it. You got it. Start getting that reward ready. Oh, what great timing. Could it be you've retrieved my precious silk? Ah, my baby. My handmade extremely high-quality silk.
It did feel incredible carrying it back here. Miss Callie, did you truly create such an exquisite texture?
That's right. Silks and the wondrous items of fashion and leisure it can be woven into are my absolute passion. Gotta be worth a fortune. No wonder it got stolen. A fortune? Ha! You cannot put a price on a masterpiece. Though I'll have you know my prices are very economical, darlings. This place is so cool, though. I've never seen this big wheel before. Wait! Do be very careful near that vase, my dear. It's a gift from a client very close to me.
Incredible. Your work touches the hearts of the wearer that strongly. Shame we're not too much into fashion.
I'm itching to get back to work, so please, let me reward you for all you've done with this shop. You all seem absolutely exhausted, you poor things. Breathe this in, my darlings. It would soothe and fix your wounds with ease.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sorry, that smoke makes me really dizzy. Ah! That vase was a one-of-a-kind design from... It's shattered, ruined, obliterated. Oh, this is the worst day of my life. I'm sorry. Sorry is not enough. It's time for you to show the consequences of touching things that do not belong to you. Stop it! I said I'm sorry.
What's the smoke? V, Leif.
Come hither, my dear beetle.
What is going on my body?
Surprised you could resist my charms, oh blue one. I digress. Come, my knight. Let's give these two a proper thrashing.
Kabu, what do you think you're doing?
You're gonna betray us? Over this?
I can't control my body.
A puppet on silken strings now. Let's begin, shall we?
Yeah, Kabu's mean. He bad. We're not gonna hard charge. We're gonna just use the first turn to spy on them.
You're in big trouble, Kabu. I'm super mad. But I don't want to hurt you. I need to think of another way.
Feast put us in a real jam. Callie's more formidable than we ever expected. Doesn't help she's boosting poor Kabu. We should put an end to that. Ow. So, fun fact, you can just ignore... Oh, that's mean. Okay. Yeet. What the... Alright, Kabu. Cool. Empower. And then Tornado Toss. Kabu? Are you okay, buddy? So, Oh, hard charge counts as using an attack. Okay, good to know. So the strategy is end the fight as soon as you physically can. So that's what I'm doing. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you fight Callie.
I yield.
Kabu became a simp. And there's the level up. Medal points. This gives me a good opportunity to change my medals around. This was unnecessary. We could have replaced the vase. Extremely unnecessary. Please don't control my body.
I'm sorry. That smoke made me dizzy. I couldn't help it. All right. I apologize as well, my dears. It was quite uncouth of me to lose my temper. Let's put this behind us, Water in the oasis, as it were. I'll see if Butomu can fix the vase.
Fine with us. We're too lazy to press charges.
I'll stay super far from the fixed one, promise.
Despite the downward turn, we hope you make great things with that silk, Callie.
Oh, I assure you I can and will, my dear knight. Please remove yourselves from my shop if you would be so kind.
And now we're banned from the shop. Oof. You. Nothing. Have you found the thing? Yes! Thanks. Here's your reward. This never happened. I'll be going now. Don't trip on the way to that concert. Shout out to Zasp being really bad at disguising himself. Okay, now we can re-equip everything. Favorite one, V needs poison needles. And I think I'll actually save the last three for something. That boy was always a simp, he just didn't reveal it until now. I was actually gonna say, is that Zas being bad at disguise? I mean, he is wearing a cloak and Kabu doesn't recognize him. So, you know. While I'm here, I can just make another donut with this honey drop. I have no money. Hold on. Sell the salad. No, I actually only need to cook with one. I need to remember I need to glaze the honey first. Free donuts. Works on Kabu, it might as well work all the time. Imagine leaving your money in the bank. I know, right? It's weird. It's a weird concept. Also, yam. It's not actually a yam, by the way. It's just a potato.
Okay. Now what's next? I mean, we got that Heartberry. We get Heartberry permanently increases the eater's HP by 1. I'm gonna not eat that yet, because I don't know what to give it. Yeah, yam is just a sweet potato. I realize. Alright, what other quests have we got? Because we just did 3 of them. Oh! I need to turn that one in, that's right. Into an even bigger tank? I don't know. Done it, haven't you? I can tell the foul deeds have become less frequent. Good job. Justice has, in fact, been delivered. If only I had more to give. Here's what I promised you. Once more, you have my gratitude. Now at least she can rest easy now. No problem. Take care of yourself. I will be much easier now. Stay safe during your travels. Not exactly a great reward, but it's better than nothing. Okay, Malby's quest, the brother, and then that's basically the 3 I'm gonna take care of. But before I do any of those, fight me. You're quick on the uptake. Ever heard of the Card Masters? Talking to the one and only. Aren't there 4? You ready for this? I have no plans to go easy on you. Feel the sting of a pro player. No, we're not, because we can't do that quest yet. Summon Crawler, Summon Warden? I wish I knew what those did. Dune Scorpion is just a 7 for 7. It's okay. I'm gonna go with Sen and Pisces, even though they're a little more expensive. Alright, what do they do? Okay, Warden, Crawl... So it's 5 attack, essentially. 6 attack for 5. That's not bad. We can do the Venus Guardian setup. That might be fun. Pierce 3 just means it ignores 3 defense. There's a lot of stuff that's just, like, dependent on other things. Empower plus 3 Thugs is really strong, but also, I think I'm just gonna take the Dune Scorpion, honestly. So, Venus Bud. And then aside from those, we can just take some damage. What's a 2? And then level 3 damage is what I want. There we go, that looks like a great deck. Let's go. He didn't even do anything. Alright. Get out of here, bud. Mosquito bitch. Oh, that's a rip. Okay. He uses a burglar deck. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, we have 5. We could do Venus Guardian with a Venus Bud, but that seems like a waste almost. I mean, it's 5 damage, so might as well. Yep, that's an even. That sucks. Oh well. Like how Kabu's panics during the card games? He's very enthusiastic. This is a bad hand. I'm just gonna skip. I couldn't have won that. He just gets bored when you're losing. Okay, that's fine. We're getting to the point where we kind of need the Venus Guardian to do anything. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the Venus Guardian deck. It's a little iffy on this one. I'm gonna play 2 of these just to have inventory space. And that's a rip. Okay. We're struggling a bit. Oh my lord. Tidal Worm? That's a really good boss. Okay, we lost. Let me try that again. What a borked-ass deck. Yeah, it wasn't great. So we'll take the Watcher, and let's build a Bandit deck. Why not? And then the other one doesn't matter at all, actually. Stealthilies costs 5? Good lord. I don't care about any of these. I'm just gonna take Kabu. Alright, Bandits it is. Actually, only 2 burglars, because it costs too much. Denmuki and Acornlings are probably fine. Go. Fighting fire with fire. Yeah, boy, that's what it's about. Did I just lose that? I'm impressed. I'm not impressed with myself. To be honest, Kabu's just there because I needed to fill the other mini-boss slot. I don't actually need him. Eat it, Zasp. Nerd. I enjoy Kabu's panic animation. It's like he's dancing. He's a good dancer. He really is. Sure. That should work, right? Yep. Got him. How does the coin mechanic work? You flip a coin. If it's tails, you lose. If it's heads, you win. That's how it works. Like that. Yeah, it's literally just a 50-50. It's a coin flip. Wow, I am not getting, like, anything good here. For some reason. It's not an RNG deck. I haven't drawn a Stothiles yet, and it's bothering me. Oh, that's mean. Oh, sure, now I draw the Watcher. Well, I mean, I guess. That tied. Well, Tidal Worm is a little busted. Oh, that's a Mouth of a Zasp. That's not good. We won. Stupid HP restoring mechanics, though. Well, I kind of needed that. Oh, wait, we won. Okay, we're good. RNG pulled through. RNG definitely pulled through. I've lost to a rookie? Your overconfidence was your defeat. I learned a strategy or two, I'll give you that. I shall upgrade your card in my duelist honor. Excellent. Still 3 to go, though. We still need to defeat the remaining masters, but they don't get any better than me, really. Here's a good hint. Someone's shy, but when challenged, changes completely. Pains me to say there's no shortage of shyness in this kingdom. Thank you for your help, however. No problem. If you're up for another game, just say it. I'll give you a good fight. Anytime, Shay. Okay, now get out of my way. Now there's a lot of space where I can go around and do digging to get stuff. So I'm gonna go around and do some digging to get stuff. I don't think RNG means what I thought it meant. You keep using that acronym. It's a random number generator. That's what it stands for. It literally just means it picks a random number and then decides whether or not you win. Yeah. It's as close as you can get to actual randomness with a computer. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Because this takes me to the Oasis, which is where I wanted to go. Damn, I thought it was run and gun. Oh, no, it definitely was not run and gun. This is me trying to remember where all of the buried treasure in the game is. Because a lot of it is crystal berries, and you know. You know. We got all of it in the bandit hideout. I'm not gonna explore the entire desert right now. Crystal berries, tasty fools. Downside of RNG is that computers are incapable of being completely random unless they want some quantum stuff involved, maybe. Yeah, computers aren't exactly good at being random. They're intentionally predictable most of the time. I have a hard time remembering where all of the buried treasure is in the desert, so apologies if I miss some. But I'll probably miss some. There's one in the book room, I know that. So I'll head there next. So manipulation of that exists. Yes, there is. A lot of it, actually. That's not the book room. Where the heck was the book room? I don't even remember. Oh wait, there's a thing here, isn't there? I thought... No? Okay. A speedrunner's best friend? Yeah, but there's not... You don't need to manipulate RNG at all if you're not speedrunning. It's completely unnecessary. Yeah. This room has a buried thing in it, I think. Maybe I can't get to it yet. Where does this take me again? I don't remember being able to come over here at all. Ah, yes, probably because I couldn't. This is the mountain. I guess we can technically do this now, but I'm not going to because it's incredibly difficult. Like, incredibly difficult. What, Joel? Hi. Computer can reliably do a random number so long as it's last on the CPU clock, which always changes. Last based. Computers are pretty based, though. There's also a lot of NPCs in this game that have really cool designs that just don't mean anything. Alright, to the Golden Settlement we go. It's getting close to that time when I should probably eat lunch, because I am getting hungry. Were there any quests in the Beehive? I don't think there are. No, there aren't really. Oh, that one. Right. We gotta go to the factory. Also, I think we can get something for an HB now. Or honeycomb, rather.
Oh, Huck is back. Wonderful. He said you helped him. Yeah, did we get a reward? No way, you already have my stolen prototype and want more?
Come on, V. Helping is its
own reward, yeah, I've heard it before. You're so ungrateful, but I actually do have something for you. As long as you're willing to gather me some more data, take this. More data stuff? That's so boring. Just be grateful I let you keep the prototype at all. Now get out there before I lose my patience. It's time for me to take chopper research to the next level.
So this is what I wanted to save it for. Honeycomb cereal? Not exactly a great cereal, but it is a cereal. Don't forget, squish that cat. Exactly. What does that do? All of these multi-hit attacks hit an additional time. Yeah, it's pretty pog, honestly. Hey there.
Oh, V, you've come back. This might pay well, so...
The robot things are having issues, yeah?
Indeed. The Code 32 incident caused plenty of trouble, and I had to fix all of them. The menders are durable and reliable, but some of them went haywire despite my efforts. I don't have time to look for all of them, so I need you to go in my stead.
We're not qualified engineers, so how do we fix the menders?
Easy. Just whack them until their system resets.
What? Hit them? What about their feelings?
Kabu, machines don't have feelings. They don't indeed. Just go and reset them, no matter how many whacks it takes. There should be 3 around the processing areas of the factory. Better have a reward ready. Let's move, team.
Bees are so technologically advanced. Or never knew, as I haven't seen this game before the stream. Bees are actually one of the more advanced species on the planet. Believe it or not. This is the wrong way. Like... Bees and ants, if humans hadn't become the dominant species, would probably be the dominant species. Because they're just so advanced compared to other species on the planet. Yeah, bees and ants literally know how to do architecture in real life. They're pretty impressive. Nope. Try again. Try again, never. Goodbye, nerd. Never underestimate insects. I agree. I do not fear them, but boy are they afraid. Hey. See you never, nerd. Oh, I can't knock him off that way. Alright, we'll go this way instead. Okay, apparently you can't knock them out of their chase range. That's unfortunate. Casco bullying animals. You realize that it's like a slug. If even that. You're not malfunctioning, are you? Yeah, you're not malfunctioning. Somewhere there's a malfunctioning robot near here. I don't always remember where, though. That's a B-boot. Good job, dude. More advanced to learn it by trying things. There's one. Oh, it does not matter who hits it, it will always deal 1 damage, so...
These things won't shut up, and they're super sturdy. At least they don't fight back. Time to whack them.
Nope, you always deal 1 damage regardless of what attack you use. Because after 1 hit, the attack becomes 1 point weaker. So no matter what you do, you will deal 1 damage if you use an attack. Wish I had a pet robot like that, except not so bad. The robots are all bad in this. Like, they're just kind of useless, honestly. I don't remember where all of them are either. Oh, yes, the old smack the TV trick. Yep. That is the maintenance process of the beehive. Okay. What? Just trying to remember where all of them are. Oh, running Windows 10, I guess. That's a paddling. Good timing. Jeez. I need to know if there's a robot over here, dang it. There isn't. They're all running Internet Explorer. They're all running Ubuntu. Like... I swear I'm missing one. Aren't I? There it is. Missing directive and purpose starting quote, what am I supposed to do? They give an okay experience for enemies that do not fight you. As well. Oh, thank you, Calc, for the follow. I don't know how I missed that an hour ago. You passed the butter. Oh my god. Can't I just run because I don't have any money? When did I get money? Gonna not make a comment on the wording of pre-programmed by God either. Wait. What? Did I miss something? The command reset.bug was not found in the current context. Please install necessary files and restart your machine. Alright. They can say a lot of wacky things. There's some funny stuff in there. Glorious doesn't question religious beliefs. That's all of them. A bit disappointingly easy.
Easy money's still money. Let's go get that reward.
Kabu thinks machines have feelings. Insert more browser and OS jokes here. By the way, they do have a card you can use in card games. Those Mender bots. I should maybe go get the reward. So I'd rather not have to come back to the hive if I can help it.
Fixed them, haven't you? My radar's confirmed it.
It was emotionally draining.
The Menders weren't made to fight, only to do simple tasks. Thank you, HB's inventions have been going way out of control recently. Well, I must congratulate you, V. I really want you to come back and work for us. In your dreams. Exploring's right where I belong. Regardless of my bias, it's good to see you found your calling. You've earned this. Thanks for helping us out again. Whoa, this one's really rare. It would be really nice to have you back with us, V, but I know you'd hate it. Good luck on your adventures. Thanks, Chief.
Well, we're out. Stay safe. It's not really religious. I mean, they didn't learn it, so it's pre-programmed. Pre-programmed things are learned. We still don't have her paint, so we can't do Jean's thing, because we haven't been to Metal Island.
You're card players?
Yes? You know any card masters?
Yes, I do. The card master is, It's me.
This dueling aura.
When it comes to cards, I won't hold back. I won't be defeated.
We expect nothing less of a card master.
Prepare as you must. This will be a duel for the ages.
Do Kabu or V have any relatives? Well, V has a sister. No, I don't, actually. I'm gonna heavy drone him. I'm gonna heavy drone with Sen and Pisces. Yep, Mender. Heal 1 HP if 4 bots. That is what it does. It also counts as a bot, so bringing them isn't a horrible idea. Go. Hey, Darkness. You're a little late. Is there a lady middle age? What? What does that mean? Wow, that was a great... What the heck? Oh, you mean between life and death? Is that the joke? This is fine. That phase is called decay. Thank you very much. Oh, bad. What is your deck, Crow? Oh, God. That was a Denmuki. He uses all of the Hive stuff. Okay. Come on, man. Jeez. It took me using the heavy drone with 2 bots. That's how long it took me to deal damage. That's incredible. Don't you dare. Fuck. This is not going particularly well. Also my hand sucks. This is great. Alright, let's try that again. I liked her more when she was quiet. Alright. Let's do the normal thing. That's a good, like, save yourself strat right there. Kabu and Callie. But aside from that, they're not that useful. So this deck is going to be confusing, probably, but... Okay, let's get some numbing in here. And then just some defense. There we go. Go. This is really the easiest. What does Scarlet do? I believe it's HP drain if it hits. Wow. He's good at using security turrets. This is a good thing, I suppose. I'm honestly a little surprised I didn't put HB in the background during this fight. Every time I play an acorn ling in this fight, happened to the roaches in this game? I thought they were meant to be survived nuclear explosions. They don't exist. Don't worry about it. You know, I just realized playing Sen and Pisces together is basically a guaranteed win. Okay. Alright. Thanks, RNG. What just happened? Oh, this hand sucks, actually. I'm just gonna do 7. Oh, that was enough. Okay. But yeah, playing Sen and Pisces together is pretty much a guaranteed win. Unfort. That was a lot of coin flips. Alright, what have we got? We got the Watcher. Isn't that just a win? Yeah, okay. Good job. Watcher deck comes through once again. Ah yes, roaches aren't real.
How could I be defeated?
You're the strongest opponent we've faced.
The doctor's gonna make fun of me later. Well, that was a great duel. I'll upgrade your card now.
Good job, Leif. We're halfway there.
Huh? You're missing some card masters. Did you confuse Chuck for me?
Not exactly. Don't worry about it.
Well, if you're up for a rematch, just talk to me, okay?
Oof. We beat up Crow. The roaches will survive nuclear war theory is dead in the water. It'll never happen. Nice theory, though. We don't have many side quests left. The Defiant Root ones, I mean, they exist. That's what we're doing next. I kind of just want to get the old buffoon at the start of the game. Yep. We're gonna be fighting him too. Oh, hi. Get out of my face. Yeah, the guy who made me make him some breakfast. He is, in fact, a card master. Yay, Egypt, I think. Hi.
Hey, great festival this year, eh? I know, right?
We've heard some interesting rumors during it. You know of the windmills leading to the settlement? Yes, they help provide power to Bagaria, do they not?
Seems they tried to build one in a pretty dangerous place and some workers got hurt.
An incredibly cruel monster haunts the way to the Golden Settlement.
Really? We didn't see anything on the way here. Apparently it's a pretty high up area. Does it ring any bells? But yeah, it'd be nice if the area got reclaimed. Maybe they could build a windmill then.
We'll scout around if we're nearby. Thanks for the information. Be wary of traveling there as well.
No worries. Have safe travels, everyone. Boop. Crystal berry.
Oh yeah, I gotta cook a numbnail dart with some flour at some point. I don't have any money, though. Gonna assume he's the easiest one, since the dual den guy tells you about him first. Yeah, but you can do them in any order you want, really. It doesn't matter. By the spicy berries of the land, your horn. We're guessing that rock did this to you.
Oh, you gotta tell us what happened or we can't help.
Fine, I'll tell you. I was gonna break the rock to be the strongest, but then my horn broke. Doesn't hurt or anything, but some bandits nabbed it. I can't heal it.
What could bandits possibly do with your horn?
Don't ask me, but I need it, or I can't break the rock.
It should be the least of your worries.
Just leave it to us. We'll get it back from the bandits.
Try not to break anything else until we return. You do in fact have the horn already.
Yeah, you really got it. I'm all patched up now.
Yes, there is. Clever. Alright, now, you should definitely rest.
I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna break the rock.
Smart child.
Are those your spy card players, eh?
That we are. You too?
Yep, I'm one of those cool card masters.
Just who we were looking for. Will you duel us?
Oh, you're so eager. I can't say no to that. You ready to get things rolling then? Time to rumble.
Favorite spy description is Kabu, especially Kabu's thoughts. Yeah, we'll just use this deck again. It was working pretty well. We're only gonna have to deal with golden settlement stuff anyway. Welcome back, Joel. How are you? Acolyte Aria is really only good if you're using the Venus Guardian strat. Excuse me, Mother Chomper. What the heck just happened? Am I really gonna win this by just playing max attack each turn? That's really sad. I don't even remember this person's name. Okay, I can't max attack this turn, but... Oh. Very cool. Oh, this is a steamroll. Yeah, until she plays like 6 midges in one turn. Really? At least hers failed too. There we go, we won. She was playing a Chomper deck. She really shouldn't have.
Wow, you won! And I don't lose too much, let me tell ya.
You had us by the ropes,
That's Ari to you. It's my joy to upgrade your card. Oh, only one left. My card master hint is, taking shade, always cool. That could mean anything. You'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Still, thank you. We are closer to the tournament goal.
By the way, Leif, if you ever want to play again, just drop the word, eh?
Hopefully soon, but for now, we'll be on our way. Will Leif prepare ice magic for a card game? He's just excited, honestly. I don't think there's any buried items in the Golden Hills, so I'm not gonna bother going up there. Hint, damn typo. They are next to each other, so it makes sense. Y'all want to see something cool that I didn't know about until very recently? Oh, how did you get back here? Well, if you want me to try to find things you have not found yet, please talk to me from the front of the desk. Here, to commemorate my fated scare. Please refrain from doing it again, though. Even though I was expecting it, it really gave me a scare. That's the next new word according to typography. Okay. Yep, that guy is holding a secret. You just take it from him. Hey, Tangy, you're an idiot.
It's you. Thank you so much. Now I can break this rock.
I implore you to reconsider. You've hurt yourself already.
Nah, I'ma do it. Just watch.
Yeet. Mightier pebble metal. Well, it's not quite broken, but...
I did it! I broke the rock! A champion of the people! So much honor! Congrats. I can rest now. I deserve it for working so hard. See you, and thanks!
Oh, that's a cute round thing. Hi, Jewel. Or if Olo is strong with this one. I don't think there's anything actually in here. This is just for that one minigame. There's 5 chickens now? How are you doing this? Ugh, where are the customers? Been a while since anyone came. Might have to close down at this rate. Excuse us. What is it? Can't you see I'm... Wait, are you customers? Depends. What do you do here? Oh, welcome. Welcome to the Whack Farms. Here we play a popular game called Whack-A-Worm.
Oh, that's the game we played at the festival.
Yeah, the festival hosts it sometimes, but here you can play whenever you want. It's 10 berries for a try, and depending on your score, you can win quite a few berries or items back. So, are you interested in playing Whack-A-Worm? It's 10 berries for a try. I have no money. We do have to do that at some point, because you get items from it, but we can just wait for now. And instead, travel back along the Golden Settlement. I'm going to equip Bug-Me-Not. I just take that off for now. Just have to remember to re-equip it. Oh, hey, a free nut. I forget that you can get free items by walking into weak enemies. Oh yeah, I should probably do this, shouldn't I? Wait, what do you think OO meant? Cass is poor in-game? I'm not, I have a lot of money in the bank. I'm working towards something with the bank, which is why I haven't been... nope. No, sir, I'm not gonna fight you. Not yet, anyways. Go away. Berserker. Increases an ally's attack by 3, but makes them unable to use skills, blocking items, relay, or to be relayed to. This is a really good medal for Kabu specifically, but also... it costs 6. That's a really big chungus. Yeah, there's some pretty big chonkers in here. Look at him. Oh my lord, there's so many of these guys. I don't need to be in here yet, though. I just wanted that medal. I think it's the only place you can get it. I'm pretty sure. But we can't actually finish this area yet. Egg. Getting free... Can I jump? What is happening? Free items are always good. What? Okay, that made sense. What the heck? Work. Found all the piranha plant mains. Okay, that's a good joke. I'm gonna go up here only to explore, because I think there's a buried item somewhere up here. And if there is, I want it. You have to be kind of careful because they can still first strike you as enemies, so just be aware of that. What? Expect someone who didn't know what RNG meant to understand that. Oh, right, the small ones can just die. That's right. I think there's a crystal berry in one of these rooms. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's all I'm here for, so... hang on. It's both, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Jumping puzzles. There we go. That's all I came up here for. The Devourer's up here, but I'm not going to worry about him. Because I'm a little under-leveled for it, believe it or not. The Devourer is just a hard boss. He's got a big ol' schlong, and he will not hesitate to use it. Like... Hey, can I have a free numbnail dart? No. Unfort. Well, you never told me it has a long schlong. That makes it much worse. It wasn't pertinent at the time. Dark cherries. Oh yeah, these. So dark cherries are used in cooking. Now I get why you were intimidated. Alright, buddy. I see how it is. There was a dig spot here. It reminds me of an FF4 theme in the underground or something. No free numbnail darts. Dark cherries? Nice. Dark cherries are... Ooh. Free 5 berries from the weakest enemy in the game. Alright. I will never complain about free money. Usually the darker red they are, the better the taste. That is generally true, yes, but I don't like eating just cherries by themselves. I beat Callie. Give me money. Heavy throw. Oh yeah. That's just a powerful single strike attack. It's for hitting defense enemies. I can sell you the darkest cherries. Can you not? Don't have a key for that. I forget if I have to... Oh yeah, I have to talk to you, don't I? She's crying. We must be in the right place.
Are you explorers? You know it. We saw your post on the wall. Oh, thank goodness.
So your brother went missing?
Yes, he's been going on about getting you some treasure for my birthday. Even though I told him I didn't need anything. He hasn't come back yet. He must be lost in Snake Mouth then.
Don't worry, Lebby.
Don't worry, Lebby. I'm on the case.
Indeed. We will escort you safely. I'm sure he's okay.
Oh, thank you. Let's go. I can't stand imagining him all alone.
Yes, let's get going. Oh, you have a cherry tree next to your house. That's very convenient. Or should I say, that's cherry convenient. Did I just fall through the world? Hold on. I swear I, like, dropped into the rock for a second. She had blackberries next to your house. Tasty good. Tasty cools. Hi there. I'm gonna ignore you. Chuck.
Hey, are those spy cards you have there?
Indeed, we are looking for the card masters.
Oh, been a while since someone came to by to challenge me. Wait, really? You're a card master?
Carmina did call him old.
She best get her eyes checked. I fight like a young champ. Back in the day, they called me the Flash Summoner.
We're eager to see the Flash Summoner duel.
Really? Are you ready to face an old champ? You best not think I've gotten rusty here.
Again, I'm just gonna use this. Chuck Boyo. I can't even play any of these cards. Alright. Good job, Chuck. Of course. Stop. It didn't matter, but stop playing Acorn Wings, please, Chuck. It's mean. Oh my lord. Chuck really do be running an RNG deck. I think it's a seedling deck, if I remember right. Of course. Freaking... We really do be unlucky, huh? Good. I cannot believe I'm struggling against Chuck. Yeah, Sen and Pisces is basically a guaranteed win of a round. They're just too strong together. That's 9. Wombo comboed. It's just, they're too strong. I have not drawn my boss card yet. Yeah, I figured. I wasn't gonna win that. That ain't Falco. Alright, time to go all out. Oh my goodness. He lived. Because Zast Mothava. Because of course every character runs Zast Mothava in these. So, if y'all don't know what Golden Seedling is, now you do. Wombo Combo is a meme from Smash Melee.
Oof, could I actually be getting old? Nonsense, you fought like the best of them. It was good. It's the best I've had in a long time. I wouldn't give this to just anybody.
We've done it.
Look at that, folks. You defeated all of us masters.
It was pretty fun.
Show that card I gave you to the gent at the pier. You'll get a good price to travel to Metal Island. Come back for a rematch, you hear? Gets a bit lonely here.
When we settle this business, for now we must go. We've come to rest. This is the only place in the game where you can rest for free, and that's because it's really out of the way, and I don't want to come here. And I can't get the golden seed or the crystal berry that's here yet. Which is fine. Gotta go into the cave. There's two things I'm gonna do in the cave. I'm not gonna go through the actual dungeon, but I am gonna start it so I can get a specific ability. Isn't there a dig spot over here? No, there was just a berry out here, that's right. Oh, hey, spicy berry. I will accept gladly. Metal Island will be next time, because it's a bit of a process to get through. Can't get that yet. Just keep killing things by walking into them. Yeah, if y'all remember back in Chapter 1, I opened this door before falling into the map. This is where the peculiar gem goes. Neil was right. This place must hold clues to your past, Leif. Yep.
Yep, ready to go in?
Or is that a yes? Freak?
Wait, isn't this lasting way too long?
Sorry, you're not wrong. The place is intense. Let's prepare properly. A place this well guarded must have its own set of dangers.
Hopefully a treasure or two, too.
What matters is finally finding our answers. So yes, this is an optional dungeon, but you really should do it. I need to walk in order to do the first part. I'm starting to worry.
What the heck?
A bee and a beetle in this place? Leif, you get them?
What language is it?
They won't listen. Ready up. Yep, so meet Zombie. This is not right. This feeling is... Focus. We'll just freeze everything on the path to the truth. And Zombie told. What a tragedy to see a fellow beetle befall this fate. Its carapace is absolutely tough. Leif, support me as I strike it. Yeah, so I am actually gonna go all out on these guys because I'm not supposed to be here yet. Okay. Wait, didn't I heal? Why was... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Just calm down. I don't know what to do. Oh, I do know what to do. Understrike. Oh, I can hit both of them, right? Yeah. There we go. Whoa, that boy hurts. Yeah, no, this area is supposed to be done way later. If you couldn't tell. And look at how much XP they give. Hold on, isn't this that one parasitic fungi that turns ants into zombies? A little bit.
This is wrong. It feels way wrong.
What could this mean? Why can we understand them? Don't jump to any conclusions. We must delve deeper and find the truth. Right, let's move on.
That's a super huge gap. Even if I carried you, I doubt we'd make it.
We have an idea.
Nice.
Is it safe? They'll probably melt out. We'll have to be quick.
Not a problem.
So the only reason I came in here was to unlock that ability. Because there's a bunch of side things that we can use that for. Zombie ant's a little different from the real thing in practical terms to an exterminator. Yeah, to an exterminator, they're not actually that big of a deal, I don't think.
There, I see him in a corner of this room. We must hurry.
Yeah, that's the reason I wanted to come in here. To unlock that skill. Because if you don't have that skill, there's a ton of secrets you can't actually get to.
Brother, oh, you're safe. Sis. How dare you run off alone? What if you got hurt?
I just wanted to get you a present.
I don't need presents. I need you to be safe. You're all I have left.
Sis.
How touching.
Let's give them some time to talk.
Still, I got you this. Oh, my favorite. Sorry for running off. But I'm mad at you too. You gave me most of the food and then pretend you're not hungry. I'm not a kid. I can help you out too. We're a family. Yes, you're right. I will depend on you a bit more from now on. I don't want Sis to pay the reward. It's my fault she had to come here. Is this enough? I found it while exploring.
Yes, thank you.
That is more than enough. Thank you, brave lad.
Come on, let's get out of here before more monsters appear.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Again, thank you for everything. I hope we caused no trouble for you.
No problem. Stay safe, you two.
Come, let's find something else to do.
Take care, you two.
Why am I here? Have you faced a golden seedling? Not yet. They kind of just show up randomly in Golden Path, so it'll probably be a bit before I do. I'm gonna switch these back now. Hey, let's cook with two. Magic Seed and Dark Cherries. Give me my chow. It's good to get these recipes out of the way as quick as possible. Miracle Shake. Restores 6 HP to the party while reviving fallen allies. Quite a good item if I do say so myself. I need a magic ice, thanks. Yeah, it's a very strong ability. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be using it in the meantime. Spicy berry, hard seed. Oh, so not a spice to add to my soup. Probably represents its strength as an enemy. What? Yeah, no, the golden seedling it has that thing that the menders have, where if you hit it, you always do 1 damage. Cook with 2. Magic ice and spicy bomb. To make some spicy ice. Sounds great, right? But actually, it's a real item. Ice, a frost bomb. And it's the best of the bombs, too. I should cook this egg. Thanks. Fried egg. Ah! Thank you, Kirby Main, for the follow. I appreciate it. Are you a Kirby main, though? That is the question. Oh, the Cactrop from Final Fantasy VI. Always miss it, hit with 1 damage if you're lucky. No, you don't always miss it. You definitely hit it most of the time. It's just... What games do you stream? Right now, just Bug Fables. It'll be more diverse once I'm, like, not working first shift, because then I can actually stream in the mornings, like I want to. But this next week, there's not going to be much. On Friday evening, I'm going to be doing another Library of Ruina stream, provided there's an update. Oh yeah, I should put this in the bank so I don't accidentally use it. But yeah, right now we're just playing Bug Fables again, because I felt like it. Hey. I'd like to see more. There's a certain metal in... There it is. And then... Poison Touch isn't really all that useful. I'd like a Poison Attacker, though. And Poison Touch. There we go. Hey there. Huh? That smell. You found some dark cherries, haven't you? Well, yes. How did you?
Yes, I can feel their scent all over you. I have a lot of dark cherries with me, you see. I can smell them from miles away. So rare and valuable. Dear cherry lovers, I'll sell some of mine for 50 berries each. What? Can you lower that a bit? Finding these cherries is no easy task, even for my expert nose. 50 berries. It's a steal.
We did hear of some amazing recipes using them.
Yeah. Please consider it, cherry lovers. It's an amazing deal.
Jesus, that's a bank robbery. Kind of. But dark cherries, as you saw, they are used in really good food. This legendary metal made by Kiefer to make sure you make... I'll try again later. Alright, was there any other side quests that I could do readily right now? Not really. Like, the Bee Kingdom quest is still there, but... the part when you fight the Mantis with the 2 offerings, I had to do it 13 times. Oh, Arya. Yeah, this game, I assume you were using the challenge medal thing. That fight can be hard because you can only have 2 party members during it. But yeah. Anyways, this has gone on longer than I intended. So I'm going to call it now. I know Neko is streaming some Hades, so I'm going to send everybody over there. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I appreciate the follows, the bits from Jamie. And I will see you all probably Friday, unless I do another evening stream before then. But yeah, I'll see y'all later.